Hey viewer, what's up? You've stumbled upon my channel. I hope you're having an excellent day, so I thought to myself, you know, what would be an excellent idea if I played some Kirby Superstar Ultra, but then I was like, you know what, I could take this a step further and record myself playing Kirby Superstar Ultra. Yeah, that's a brilliant and totally original idea. So, let's go. I'm about to read 2 sentences. All of the food in peaceful Dreamland has been stolen. This must be the work of King Dedede. Well, shit. So, yeah, they used red text to emphasize the horror of the situation. There's trouble in Dreamland? Yeah, like I said, red text is being used for emphasis. King Dedede and his soldiers, to be honest, I don't really care what King Dedede and his soldiers are doing. They're using red text to emphasize the grim scenario. Kirby's feet are red to emphasize his movement! What, we're like a minute into the video and I'm already on the verge of a mental breakdown? Well, don't use red text for emphasis. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait. What? No, that can't be right. No. No. I don't use red text for emphasis. Can I be the first to admit that those mountains in the background look like penises? Okay, viewer, listen to me. Hear me out. If I wasn't gonna acknowledge that, someone would at some point. I'm taking the fall. I am stooping this low so that no other individuals who decide to do a Let's Play of this game acknowledge that. So these flowers look like eggs. Why is that? Science! Explain! I'm about to have another freak out. Why do they look like eggs? I got a bomb! Give me an explanation! Well, too late. I already killed somebody with it. Also, I'm sorry if I suddenly gave you tinnitus. No, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm doubling down. Yeah, I'm loud, I'm hammy, I'm loud, and I'm proud. I am a gamer. And gamers can scream at an absurdly high decibel! The mixer bar thing just turned red in OBS, that's great. You know, what is going on in Dreamland is pretty messed up, so King Dedede decided to do a power move and steal everybody's food. That's pretty bad, actually. It really is bad. Vegans have the right to eat cheeseburgers, and serial killers, well, they have the right to eat vegetables, along with the corpse they just murdered. Imagine if you were a citizen when all of this crazy stuff was going down. So here's the story. You just got back home from the grocery store, you put all of your food away in the refrigerators and the cupboards, etc., and you decide to yourself, hey, I want to live my life to the fullest. So what do? You go into the living room to watch something on Netflix. Whether it's BoJack Horseman, Stranger Things, or the show where the guy fucks a pig on live television. I lost my copy ability, and like I said before, there is no bar, I have no standards, I am a hedonistic ape. I'm living in the Congo, and somehow I managed to get a Blue Yeti microphone, a perfectly good gaming PC, good internet connection, and all the equipment I need to make the funny Let's Plays. And I'm here to say, I have no freaking bar. Also, I want to just appreciate how thick Mr. Frosty is. That just happened in my pants. I kind of lost track on the story. Oh, yeah, here we are. So, the show you want to watch is loading. And this thought comes to mind. This is it. This is the only moment in my life where I can be truly happy. And then, suddenly, BAM! Red text is being used for emphasis. I mean, a giant army tank crashes right into your house and your television is in shambles. Your happiness is gone. And, you know, you think that's bad. When your happiness is taken away, there's only one thing that can possibly occur. Things get worse. Because through the hole that the army tank made, an army of Waddle Dees sworn shields and swords to King Dedede, that bastard. You know, they're all swarming your house. They're jumping through the window SWAT team style. And this episode of InfoWars is sponsored by Walmart. Oh man. Okay, I lost track on what I was gonna say again. Yeah, thanks Alex Jones. So yeah, the Waddle Dees, they're taking your food, and they're just leaving. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? You know, the people of Dreamland could just protest. Like, it's not really a bad idea. I mean, even though it is technically a totalitarian state where, like, even the slightest hint of protest, like, you could get sniped. But, you know, I feel like they should do it anyway. I mean, it's a pretty hectic situation. They should even set up some merchandise, like get some shirts. There's just a picture of King Dedede on the front eating a corn dog crossed out, and it says on the bottom in Comic Sans font, "Not cool Dedede, not cool." And then on the back of the t-shirt, it's just a refrigerator with a single teardrop. There's no reason for me to fight this mini-boss, because the exit is right here. Oh, hey Krako, how's it going? You see my friend, after everything that's happened today, I've kind of been having an existential crisis. What's the meaning of life? Oh, thank you. Krako, you are so wise. Okay, it's time to go have a diplomatic meeting with King Dedede, the totalitarian douchebag. Nah, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him with a crowbar instead. For whatever reason, I feel like these past several minutes, it just feels like an angry Twitter rant, basically. Oh, here's another angry Twitter rant. King Dedede's really competent decision to invite everybody in Dreamland to his castle and convert his throne room into a wrestling ring, and he even has the audacity to invite Luigi, of all people. Like, Luigi is so precious. And he's like, no, I'm gonna make him come, because that's what I do best. I make plumbers come. So is this when I make my exit? But still, if I was in his position, the first thing I would do is lock the door, you know, set up a few guards around the perimeter. Then Kirby wouldn't have become a hot air balloon. This is Dedede's fault, by the way. All Dedede's fault. You know what? I think Kirby would be a better king, to be honest. I know that Kirby is, like, essentially a baby, doesn't really know how the complex political world works. But you know what? I think he would be a far more competent king. Who else has a better story than the Star Warrior hero of Dreamland, Kirby? And, oh, I see that he's already beginning his new regime by bringing the castle into the sun. That's a brilliant idea. That's one hell of a power move. Better than stealing all the food in Dreamland. Wait, are there like still food and people in the castle? Oh my god, it's the Waddle Dees that did the aforementioned unmentionables to the refrigerators. To be continued?
Episode 2 is gonna be a bloodbath.
I'm not entirely sure if people understood that, so I'm probably gonna add subtitles to that in post. You know what? Let's do something else. This. King Dedede challenged Kirby to see who's the hungriest gourmet. Who will reach the goal first? Speed up to eat, eat to win.
You know, the last time I checked, when you ate a lot, you did the opposite of speed up.
You know, it's really nuanced that Kirby is thinking about food whilst floating to the top of a mountain. As a fanfic writer, I must understand these nuances. Let's do like a 20-minute comprehension video on just how freaking nuanced that was. I see that Dedede finished slurping up a guy's cock. The there is no bar thing has done more than overstayed its welcome. Looks like I'm gonna have to set a bar, and that is probably it.
Nah, the bar is actually a lot lower than you think.
Wanna know what I think is brilliant about Gourmet Race? It's the scientific implications of what I am seeing. Kirby and Dedede are racing and eating at the same time. You know what this really makes me think? I think I've made a huge scientific breakthrough. I think nutritionists will want me dead as soon as this video is published to YouTube. As soon as it's published. Not uploaded, but published at the specified time in which the videos come out, exactly at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will want me dead. Because I have discovered something truly amazing. So here's how it starts. You wake up in the morning, and you cook yourself some breakfast. I don't even give a shit what it is. Cereal, or an omelet, doesn't matter. So you make your breakfast, and then you bring it with you when you start jogging, and like the moment you start jogging, you stuff it down your throat. So like the second you like accumulate those calories, they're immediately being burned. I think it is brilliant. The government doesn't want us to know. Because, you know, the lizard people, they want to keep us fat and juicy. This episode of InfoWars has been sponsored by Kirby Superstar Ultra, where fun memories and nostalgic stuff come back in a very nuanced way, with higher quality textures and revamped sprites. And okay, you want to know what my opinion is about this game? Like, Kirby Superstar Ultra definitely adds so many new things to the to what was so great about the original, but there's one thing that the original did a lot better, and I think it's definitely the textures. Like I definitely liked the aesthetic of the original game better. And do you want to know what I find to be aesthetically pleasing? These 3 W's. 3 consecutive wins. I have won against the tyrannical douchebag known as King Dedede. He has been reduced to a sobbing, pitiful, plebeian mess. Look at him in the corner, crying like a bitch. Yeah, that's where you're gonna stay for the rest of your life. That is your legacy. Dynablade has disrupted the crops. There must be a reason, but first this has to stop. To whoever's gonna stop the colossal bird, I wish you the best of luck. In the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful day. It's really nice outside. The birds are singing, the flowers are blooming, the birds are ruthlessly executing the flowers, and an apple fell on Kirby's head. Oh shit, an apple fell on Kirby's head. Honey, we gotta go into the bunker, grab the kids. We'll use them as bait. We'll lure Kirby away from us with using our own children. You always thought that Kirby was this sweet, kind-hearted, benevolent little fellow, but no, he's not, actually. He is probably one of the most dangerous, most vindictive monsters on the face of the Earth, or whatever fucking planet this setting is on. And just about anything can set him off. Anything is enough provocation to cause the entire population to be slaughtered. There's actually a plot to an earlier Kirby game where someone took a strawberry shortcake and he just killed everybody. If only that was a joke. But it is actually a game that I would like to play in the future. Maybe in like a few months after wrapping up Kirby Superstar Ultra, which will probably be wrapped up in around, I would say, 10 months. Like, at this point in the channel, I'm not 100% sure if that's an exaggeration. Also, I just killed 2 flowers and took their candy. And for whatever reason, whenever Kirby eats candy, it makes him invincible. So, I think what we should do to come to an understanding about this is to find all of the world's most brilliant minds. Okay, we're gonna have to kidnap them. We'll just lock them up in a room somewhere and have them all debate as to how Kirby does this and as to how we could possibly stop him. Although putting him in a box with a few dog treats laced with marijuana would probably do wonders, but still, we always need a couple fail-safes in case. What I don't understand is that boiled corpses equals cherries, sunflower cookies, and whatever the hell this is behind the other sunflower cookie. I don't know what that is. Is it some sort of candied fruit? I mean, I would ask somebody, but, you know, the entire population of Dreamland is essentially dead at this point, so I don't really see a point in asking. But seriously, viewer, if you know what kind of food that is, don't hesitate to tell me in the comment section, or follow me on the Twitters. I'm like a crackhead, except instead of crack, it's YouTube subscribers. And currently, I have 0 subscribers.
Subscribe to my channel, please.
I gotta say, umbrellas are actually pretty dangerous. With like a singular flick of water from the top of the umbrella is just instant death to whomever comes into contact with it. Kirby has taken something that's intended to protect you from something and turned it into a weapon to ruthlessly execute others. Umbrellas are dangerous. We need to lock them away in the vaults. Umbrellas are significantly more dangerous than ninjas. Ninjas, of all people. The stealthiest, most proficient killers in the field of stealth. And an umbrella could wipe them all out in a single microsecond. And wait a second. Did I just... Okay, yeah, I lost my ninja ability. Nope, yeah, big deal. But that pineapple, it basically spat a bomb out of its mouth. You know, when they were developing this game, they must have heard the phrase pineapples are packed with flavor and decided to take it an extra step forward. I got mad respect for Sakurai. Sakurai is a hardcore gamer. Sakurai knows what's best to make video games engaging. Not only are the pineapples explosive... Oh fuck, is this an auto-scrolling level? The coconuts are explosive too. Sakurai, super hardcore. Man, I would play Overwatch with him. Hell, I would even play Fortnite with him. I don't even play those games. Kirby Superstar Ultra has some incredible nuances. For example, these blue bricks have yellow bricks to help contrast. I love it. I love the aesthetics. I love nuance. I should write a fan fiction about these how these brick walls will do wonders for the economy. And then inevitably these walls do in fact become the economy. And I play it all serious like. I mean, I have this other fanfiction in the works right now, but you know what? Fuck that fanfiction, man. Fanfics are stupid. So I would rather do the one about the bricks instead. We'll have Mark Ruffalo star in the live-action adaptation. And for anyone who asks, yes, it is part of a shared universe. I'm gonna destroy this castle right now. Thank you for watching the horrific chaos unfold there. I don't have a speech impediment. Unless if I have a speech impediment. Hey, what's up, bro? You wanna go? You wanna go, bro? Okay, I will go on your bro! Oh, shit. The bow. She ain't a bro, she assists! To be honest, I'm not exactly happy with my Kirby Superstar Ultra experience, so, here's my problem. Peanut Plains? It's not even a field of peanuts, it's just a platforming level. In Mallow Castle, the castle I destroyed, ruthlessly, the reason why I did it was because the castle wasn't made with marshmallows. It was just a regular castle constructed with brick and stone, whatever fucking materials you use to build a castle. But Cocoa Cave, on the other hand, has a lot of promise. You know, I'm looking at the bottom screen right now, that definitely looks like chocolate. I'm more than confident when I say that it's probably not sepia tone. So you know what? Let's go through with this. Let's go into the level. And wow, you know, it actually, you know, considering the entrance of said level, it actually kind of looks like chocolate. Anyways, okay, before we go inside, look at this cloud right here. It looks like a face. Like, we got, this is the eye, the star is the sclera. No, the star is the iris. I don't know my eye anatomy. And this part right here kind of looks like a mustache. It looks like one of those, like, creepy teachers that look into a boy's locker room and then gets fired the next day because they have, like, I don't know, 24 security cameras around the locker room, and this is a regular cave, not made of chocolate. Like, God damn it, I feel betrayed right now. Nintendo, why would you do this to me? First the terrible tree graphics, and now we have levels that aren't true to their name and just in name only. I can't take this. I'm not gonna take this sitting down. You know what? I'm gonna call up my lawyer. You know what? Coincidentally enough, he's standing directly behind me, breathing down the nape of my neck. And for whatever reason, he's only wearing his underwear and a leather mask. We're gonna file some paperwork. We're gonna sue Nintendo. Expect an envelope in the mail! And the following day that this video comes out, I just get a cease and desist letter from the guys themselves. If there's any redeeming qualities about this game and its original counterpart, it's the yo-yo ability. Yeah, the yo-yo ability. Super cool. Not only is it super cool, it is super brutal. You could take a snowman, you can grab it, and you can bludgeon it right into the staircase. You know, I was thinking about it. You know about the blue yellow brick movie that's part of the shared universe? After that movie, we got ourselves someone I'd like to call the Yo-Yo Meister. See, he's a superhero who fights crackheads in alleyways. He's a very morally upright man who beats up crackheads brutally with yo-yo. You know what? I think we can actually integrate the Yo-Yo Meister into the MCU. You know, whatever next. Kevin Feige, you listening to this? Because I got you a feisty proposition. Whatever end credit scene is gonna be in the next movie, scrap it. Scrap it immediately and replace it with this glorious piece of work. This piece of art. The Yo-Yo Meister is more than art. Okay? And that's why I think he should be part of the MCU. The end credit scene is him taking in some crackheads to the precinct. And then Nick Fury comes up and he asks him, he talks to him about the Avengers Initiative. And then I don't care if he gets his own debut movie. Movie. I don't care if he, appears as early as Phase 6, but I want him in my MCU. And we gotta integrate those bricks into the story as well. I'm sure you can find some way around it. And, you know, when the movie does come, I have a few conditions. A, I want SpongeBob to be the villain. Now, I understand if, he's somebody else's intellectual property, but I'm sure if you can hash things out with HBO, I'm pretty sure that, we could create one of the most cinematic masterpieces in the multiverse. I'm being totally serious right now. Hit me up. Another thing that I want is, I want this movie to be exceptionally violent. I want there to be very gratuitous sex scenes that are also kind of violent in some regards. I want to see a scene of SpongeBob fucking Patrick. Okay, yeah, that bridge is burnt. So, how do I not add this into the final video? I mean, I could always just cut it out in post, but no, I'm not gonna do that. With great power comes great responsibility, and I abused said power. Now I gotta pay the consequences for it. But still, if you ever want to include the Yo-Yo Meister in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as the preceding movie with the bricks, just hit me up at Matthew McBacon at iscamthesefools.com. I want to show you probably one of the most environmentally friendly copy abilities ever. It's called, literally, the copy ability. All you have to do is approach some guy and then scan them, and then you get their copy ability. Now, one might say that this particular ability is redundant, and I would have to disagree. This would do wonders for the environment, but it could also do wonders in terms of just pure horror and cruelty. For example, we have the swordsman. He has spent his entire life training in the ways of the sword. He has an honor code. And then one day, Kirby decides to scan him. And everything he has learned over those 30-something years, I kind of forgot how many years it was. Was it like 69 years. 69 years. And Kirby scans him and gets all of his powers. And then he uses those exact same powers to ruthlessly execute him. So, tell me to my face, viewer, that the copy ability is redundant! So if I said they had banana shoes, would that concrete my status as a Game Grumps knockoff? Because that's really the vibe that I'm trying to go for with these videos. Did you see the borders? Oh, hey look, this is a room. Nobody cares. This is it. After a culmination of everything that's transpired in Dreamland, we are finally climbing up to the top of Candy Mountain. That's actually what the stage was called. And we're gonna go beat up Dynablade. She has been tormenting the vegetables for far too long. And that apple that fell on my head, she made it personal. So personal, in fact, that tens of thousands of innocent people died. This is Dynablade's fault. Now you're gonna face my wrath. I gotta say, Dynablade is a gorgeous beast. Look at that beast. Yeah, now she's a dead beast. Da 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 da. Oh my god. She had children. She was just trying to feed her kids. Oh well, it's time to push him off a cliff. Wait, what's Kirby doing? Kirby? You conniving devil, you. I know exactly what you're doing, mister. You're trying to raise the birds as if they were your own, and you're training them into becoming ruthless warriors. Amazing. Oh, one of them just died. Oh, and Dynablade is alive. I might have misinterpreted the storytelling there. No, I definitely didn't. So tune in next episode when Kirby battles Dynablade in child court to regain custody of her kids. Okay, question. Is this where the video ends? I'm open to the possibility of this being where it ends. So, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. This is my first, and hopefully you'll come back for more. So, subscribe to my fucking channel or I'll blackmail you. So that's how you get fans.